All right, so meme coins have performed extremely well during 2024. They've outperformed nearly every single sector in the crypto market, and I've been investing in countless different meme coin projects, and recently I invested in a project called Poodlana, which raised over $666,000, currently around $700,000 within the first few hours of launching. And I just invested in this project within the last 24 hours, but the cool thing about it is if you look over on this article, and we can look on their website in a minute, but tokens are 100% unlocked after launch. There's an immediate DEX listing on Radium once the pre-sale conducts, and this project has been gaining a ton of traction in Asia, like in Japan and Korea and China. And this is something that is very exciting in my opinion, because if you're looking at like Southeast Asia, with like Japan and South Korea really leading the way, but this project has just been gaining a ton of traction in those areas. And I'm expecting that people in other countries in the US and Europe are going to start to realize the potential of this project as well. So if we're looking at Poodlana over on X, we can see that they brand themselves as the Hermes of crypto, like the Hermes of crypto. And if we're looking at it, they say, look, invest in glamour, invest in Poodlana. And the cool thing about it is that they've already had major graphics and major videos already filmed about the project, and they're doing a lot of things that I haven't really seen any other project do in like the dog space for crypto. So if you're looking at it, like poodles are among the top dog breeds in like Japan and Korea and in China. And if you're looking at it, like these animals, like poodles, are significant fashion accessories in these areas. And if we're looking on their website, they talk all about this as well. So this like love for poodles and love in the crypto space for like Poodlana has transferred instantly into this pre-sale, because like I said, this pre-sale, when I just had it open before filming this video, was at $700,000, around $699,000. And in a matter of 30-40 minutes, we're now seeing that it's at $729,000. So an additional $30,000 raised, which is absolutely insane. I've never seen this level of excitement for a dog meme coin other than like with Dogecoin or Shiba Inu. Like I really haven't seen anything like this since Dog with Hat. Like this is really, really exciting in my opinion. I think it's why this project could easily be that $200 million market cap project, even though it's only in pre-sale right now. So you can see the current price is at $0.02, but the next stage is going to increase to $0.023. You can see you could select it and get it with ETH, USDT, USDC. You can get it on the Ethereum blockchain, BNB, Solana, or even with card. If we scroll down a little bit, the cool thing about this project, which they also talk about in their white paper, is that Poodlana has a 30-day pre-sale. And it goes all into depth about this over on their white paper. But with this, and with their 30-day pre-sale, this is pretty important because it's available for a very limited period of time. And this is something that is important in my opinion, because not only is it available for a limited period of time, not only is the pre-sale ending on August 16th, but also we are seeing that 100% of tokens are being unlocked once it is over. So once it launches, 100% of the tokens are being unlocked, and you can see they talk all about this in what they call fashionomics. So it says total supply is 1 billion tokens. They break it down, in terms of pre-sale, 50%, 50%, marketing 15%, partnerships 5%, rewards 5%, treasury 10%, and liquidity 10%. You see they talk all about this right here, but I really like this because we start to see there's very much a community-driven project where you see a ton of the token supply, vast majority of the token supply allocated for the community, whether that's going to be with, rewards, whether that's with pre-sale, whether it's with marketing. All of those different things are solely for ensuring community growth, growing the project, expanding the community long term. Next thing I want to go over is going to be with their roadmap. So in terms of the roadmap, they divide it into 5 main phases. And phase 1 is they called the grand entrance. That was on July 17th when we had the 30-day pre-sale start. So depending on when you're watching it, it's really just the last couple of days. Phase 2 is the fabulous launch. So it says I'll be strutting my stuff on Radium just 60 minutes after the pre-sale ends. No waiting around, no vesting periods, no lockups. After all, transparency and fairness are my middle names. Then it talks about phase 3, glamorous growth. So after the deck's debut, it says it's going to start listing on centralized exchanges. This is going to attract more and more people and help gain a lot of attention over on X and on social media. Talk about phase 4, innovation and expansion. That's where they're going to introduce a staking platform. And phase 5 is going to be the long-term vision, where there's going to be this continued global growth. And one thing I didn't mention, but is important to mention, is that they're also going to be having airdrops and bonuses tied to special events and milestones. So phase 4 is like staking, as well as those airdrops and other bonuses tied to special milestones. Last two things I do want to go over with this project, and they talk about this on their white paper as well as on their website and on X. But with this project, one thing is going to is that they will be having this Poodlana weekly meme catwalk on X. And with this, if you go over to their website and you click on competition, you'll see that it talks all about this giveaway. So ultimately, this weekly meme catwalk on X, it's ultimately where the elite get a chance to snag a stunning 2,500 USDT, and that's really just because the community is growing and they want to support the community. And the way to enter, they talk all about it right here. You just create your masterpiece. So you whip up a meme that captures the fabulous essence of Poodlana, whether it's sassy response or a standalone work of art. Make sure it's dripping in style and sass. It says posted on X, and you're going to need to make sure that you tag Poodlana as well. In addition to this, the competition timeline is going to be every Friday. It says their discerning team will select the top 10 memes with the most engagement, and that is how they're going to decide, because then on Monday, every Monday, the meme with the most votes is going to get the grand prize of $2,500, and then it just starts over again. So ultimately, the rules is that Poodlana's rules rule. It says, I have the final say on all rules and the validity of entries, and ultimately, really, you just need to go about creating memes, tagging them on X, and that's basically it. So this is a project that is really a community-oriented project. It has raised a ton of money in a very short period of time, and if we reload this again, we can see that, look, they're just continuing to raise more and more money. They're getting a ton of traction overseas in Southeast Asia, and I think that this project is going to continuously gain more and more traction in other countries as well. So this project I did recently invest in. I really like what they're doing on social media in terms of their videos, their marketing, their graphics, and with this project, it's just something that you really should be keeping an eye out on, because it's much more than just a meme, but it's trying to be like combined fashion with the dog memes that have exploded in value, and it's something that has successfully been able to do this already.